Okay, so here we are, Parkside, Georgetown, Texas. Day 2. We're gonna be finishing up this home for another installment of the installer series. So let me show you kind of what I do in the attic and putting extensions versus using our own splice wire and whatnot. Okay, I just want to give you guys an idea of what it takes to do these custom installs and truly customize and make it permanent for Govee. So let me show you here where the splicing goes. So here's our attic, nice and wide open, which is nice. Actually, we can get to everything. Kind of lucky on this one, you can see over here. So but as you can see, so we've got our first splice, which, outside the window there, that's that lower dormer or lower soffit in front of the porch that extends, right. Our extension then comes straight up and then this way and over. You'll notice I've got a Govee extension there, and then we got our splice wire going up here for this upper dormer. So you can see down here, like way down there is the end of the front porch. So I utilize a Govee extension, even though it's spliced in with Govee connectors, because they help keep the continuity. Instead of running like a 20-foot or whatever, just solo wire, the Govee extensions actually help keep the continuity of the current and the voltage and everything. So putting those intermittently in between your splice wires to utilize them, even if you're putting a partial splice wire, you can, if you're having trouble getting voltage to carry all the way to the end of your custom runs, try replacing some of the length of the splice wire with a Govee extension. It often works. So you can see again here, so it goes from the bottom of the porch down there up all the way up here. That's a 12-foot extension, and then to here. In order to keep it out of the way of the window, I'm going ahead and going around the window. If there wasn't a window here, we would just go straight, straight up and across, to shorten the length as much as possible. But then it goes out the dormer there, and then the lights run right across here on the outside, and then we're back in with our splice. And then so this one, I'll probably utilize a 4-foot extension in the middle of this one, and it's gonna go down and connect here to this guy, which brings us on over here. I don't know if you guys can see down in there. This is our upper soffit, just that little bit across there. So anyway, I'll show you the next two when we get done with those. Now over here on the far, if you're facing the house, this would be the far left. You can see down there, we've got an extension, runs through. We used an extension instead of splice wire because it was close enough there. But you've got from one eave to the other going down up underneath there. If you look here, then we've got our other one comes out right up here at the short part of the A-frame, and then it runs down and goes down to the bottom of that A-frame. And then you go over here on our other A-frame, you can see this is where we come in here, like this. We come down, we've got I still gotta put screws in that. And you go over here, this comes around here and goes up over the dormer runs across, comes back down here, then goes around and then goes down under there to our porch. So that's all the attic splicing for for this one to give you. Starting to get hot, so I'm glad we're finishing up today. But I'll show you the outside next. Okay, so here's what we did with the power supply in the garage mounted. So you can see right here, nice and clean. We use zip tie mounts behind here. We've got a nice track, all of our wires in, and got our controller button here. And you can kind of see, you know, pretty good look without being in the wall. But nice and clean out of the way and usable. So that's what we did on the power supply. Now let's show you the rest of the thing. Oh, looking good. Got our paint here. Going up. Still got that one to paint. Got some here. You can see here, these are already paint matched, and the dormer up top, I don't know if y'all can see that, paint matched, and up over here is paint matched and done. And we're good there. But there's, again, all of our jumps, you know, from zoom out here, up to there, then back in, and then over to there, up to there, over, down, in, down to here, out, up, over, and then still finishing up a little bit on painting. And this will be our last jump here. You can see where we're gonna plug in momentarily. And that's where back in the corner that was. And you know, running on around and finishing up.